in the latter stages of the Minnesota series. I think the time off at his age makes it difficult to get back into the rhythm. He was 2 for 9, but he rebounded reasonably well. But he's got to be the third. They've got to find a third guy to score for him. We thought it was going to be the Pistons, and it's just the opposite.
All right, a comment on Shaq and the way they defended him. And, you know, he got his, but I think they did a pretty good job overall.
Well, they did, and, you know, it's an interesting psychology. If you're going to let him catch the ball, which most clubs try not to do, they overplay him the top side, they front him, they put 2 guys on him. When he gets his ball and scores it, nobody else can get involved. And so consequently, I think if you watch the press conference after the game, Kobe Bryant says we've got to get deeper into our offense, which means we've got to go other places in order to get people involved.
All right, the Pistons are not satisfied with 1 win. They are greedy. They came to L.A. not hoping but believing they could win 2 games. Jay Berry's in Los Angeles at the Staples Center. Joins us live with more on Game 2 tonight. Jay?
All right, Don, made believers out of a lot of people. You're right. Now, Larry Brown is a lot of things. One of them, of course, is a teacher. His lesson after Game 1 on Sunday, how about my 76ers rather, coming in here, winning that first game and promptly losing the next 4 is something that he made sure the Pistons knew all about after Sunday.
He reminded us that on the bus, but like a couple people said on our bus, man, this is a different team. You know, you're not in Philly no more. You're in Detroit. So I think we know what's at stake, and we know that that you can't treat the Lakers like they're a slouch because they done been here, they won games, they won championships, so we really got to take advantage of it.
On the flip side, these are the same Lakers who were in this position before with Philly. And yes, they're counting on that experience to help turn this series around too.
You know, it's a long series. That's why they call it a series, not a one-game thing. So, I mean, we can regroup from Game 1 and win Game 2. You know, the series is tied up and we're going back there. So, I mean, we know we can win on their home court. It's a matter of us getting Game 2.
We will see. Just heard a stat, you guys back in the studio. No team has lost the first 2 at home and won an NBA Finals series. So the little incentive for both the Lakers and the Pistons, but Chauncey Billups doesn't need any incentive. He's got a chip on his shoulder. Tell you all about it coming up later in the show.
All right, Jay, thank you. Let's talk about this no letdown issue. Is that a concern, if you were the coach, that they would let down a little bit tonight?
Yeah, I'd be concerned about it, and it's one of those things that happens. You know, you get comfortable in a city, you go out and Rodeo Drive, or you go wherever. The road team, in a lot of ways, has an advantage because they don't have a lot of their people around. And we used that psychologically. We played Portland. When we split and they went home, and then all those people show up and all the tickets, you got to worry about dinner and all of that. And all of a sudden, so I think the focus will be pretty good. And I think the Pistons play loose. I didn't think they played that great the other day. Larry did. I thought they could play a lot better.
Okay, we'll see if they do. Chuck and I are not done yet, but first, if you want to watch this game, the Pistons, and then watch it with a bunch of fans, well, head to the Palace or Palace Vision. That place will be rocking tonight. We will go back to L.A. for a lot more in this game after this. Please, don't go away.
Let's get it started. Let's get it started in here. Let's get it started. Let's get it started in here.
Hi, I'm David Hall. If you're a homeowner with a jumbo loan, you need a mortgage expert to help you match your mortgage to your lifestyle. Whether your loan amount is $350,000 all the way up to $2 million, the mortgage experts have the most innovative programs in the industry for purchasing, refinancing, or consolidating debt. In fact, no one in the state of Michigan writes more jumbo loans than Rock Financial. Don't pay a premium rate to get your jumbo loan. Talk to a mortgage expert today. Call right now, 800-333-ROCK.
First, it was windows for $60. Then it was no payments and no interest for 1 full year. Now, Wallside has combined both. For a limited time only, buy 5 or more Wallside windows, get a 6th window for only $60. Plus, no payments and no interest for 1 full year. And homeowners who call this week get free argon gas. $60 windows, plus no payments and no interest till July 2005. Only from Wallside. Call 1-800-521-7800.
See it, feel it, live it. Let the party begin at Greektown.
What does Detroit All-Star Ben Wallace want in a truck? Foul. Like a Triton V8 engine. What else? Gotcha. The highest available payload. Anything else? It's gotta be best-in-class quiet. Sounds like Ben wants the next F-150. Current AZD plan lessees can lease a loaded F-150 Super Cab for only $179 a month with $1974 due at signing. Anything else?
See your Metro Detroit Ford dealers and...
It's just like being at a Pistons game, huh, guys?
It's just not the same. Tickets are going fast. Call now.
Welcome back to the Rock Financial Pistons Game Day Show. One Piston grew up in Los Angeles and so far has had a terrific homecoming. Ray Saya joins us live from the Staples Center in L.A. for the Tayshaun Prince story. Ray?
Don, for the Detroit Pistons, these first 2 games of the NBA Finals meant a trip into enemy territory. But for one Piston, Tayshaun Prince, it meant a trip back home to where it all started. 8 years ago, he was a skinny, soft-spoken 6-footer at Compton's Dominguez High.
He was very low-key and a very nice man, very respectable.
Today, he's still slender, but now a budding star in the NBA.
Let's give him a warm welcome. Tayshaun Prince.
He represented Dominguez, and it means a lot to me.
It's good to be back.
On a day when a lot of people are talking NBA hoops, Tayshaun spoke about school first.
I know finals is coming up. Just wanted to make sure, you guys just stay real focused.
After his talk, Tayshaun toured around his old school, then put his arms around a lot of people he credits for his success.
I see him in a different light than a lot of other people see him.
There was Coach Russell, who taught him about the game.
He knows what he wants, and, he's not going to let anybody, interfere with that.
There was Myrtle, the school secretary who gave Tayshaun rides to school.
He's a true Comptonite, and I'm glad that he's back and didn't forget his roots.
But most of all, Tayshaun wanted to talk to the students, to let him know if a skinny 6-footer can make his dreams come true, so can they.
He would never forget where he came from, so when you don't forget where you came from, you have a clear picture where you want to go.
Tayshaun will tell you, growing up in Compton, California, he loved the Lakers, but now he would love nothing more than to take them down. Live at the Staples Center in Los Angeles, Ray Saya, Channel 7 Action News.
All right, Ray, thank you so much. Nothing seems to bother that young man. Has he just got the ideal temperament for big games?
He really does. I watched him in college very closely. I was with Memphis as a consultant. And I told our scouting staff, you better take a long look at this kid. I said, first of all, I think he can really score in the league. But I said his length, his defensive ability, and as you know, how things go, and he ended up here. And he had the rookie problem getting into games, but this guy has multiple talented guy, and he's going to get better and better.
The big controversy always is, and you hear it, you know about it, should the Pistons have taken Carmelo, or is it too early to say based on the development of this young man?
Well, you'd love to have Carmelo, and I went to the finals that year and saw he and the kid Wade from Syracuse. I knew he was going to be a great player, but I don't know if anybody knew he was going to be this good, and I don't know if he had been with a really good team, whether he'd gotten all those shots.
Right, he wouldn't have played as much,
No,
right?
he would not have played as much, and you might not have had Rasheed then, and that's a significant factor.
Indeed it is. You know, the Pistons expect thousands of fans at the Palace tonight to watch Game 2 on the big screen. David Hall of Rock Financial is there right now. He joins us live from the Palace. David, welcome, and I guess first and foremost, your sponsorship this year of the Pistons, how did all that come about in your mind?
Yeah, they're going crazy here, Don. I can barely hear you. Say that again. They're going nuts here in the Palace. It's unbelievable. Say that one more time.
Well, that's exactly what we want. We want them to go nuts. Your sponsorship of this team and how it all came about this year.
Oh, it's been great. I'll tell you, the Pistons have one of the best organizations, not only in the NBA, but in all of sports. So it was a no-brainer for us to try and align ourselves with an organization that cares so much not only about the fans, but about hospitality. And they made it easy for us to help our clients and really give us not only a lot of exposure, but do a lot of cool things for charities and kids. And it was just a no-brainer situation for us to pair up with a tremendous organization like the Pistons.
Did you just get a little lucky, or, could you have picked a better year for this?
Yeah, well, I don't know. We're going to take it this year, I'll tell you. It was fun. I thought last year, though, at the end of the season, that they could really win that Eastern Conference. So making it to the finals, of course, was everybody's goal. And now being up 1-0, we're just loving it. We're having a great time.
And I imagine for you personally, you're a huge sports fan, always have been. You get a little closer kind of a feeling about the team and a little closer to it than you probably ever would have gotten.
I'm living a dream, being in the finals and being this close to the team. It's unbelievable. We're having a great time. Our company, Rock Financial, has just gotten so much out of this sponsorship. We've got folks that come to the games and go crazy, and we're giving away tons of tickets to our employees, and they're chanting my name here, so it's just like the most unbelievable thing. I've never been like that. It's unbelievable. It's just ridiculous.
All right, well, keep them fired up for tonight's game and enjoy yourself. Thanks for joining us.
We're going to get them pumped up. Thanks, Donnie.
Coming up next, Jay Barry back out in Los Angeles with Chauncey Billups. He has some strong words on tonight's game and a lot more with Chuck as well when Pistons game day continues. So please don't go away.
It's an interesting world out there. At HAP, we don't want you to miss the little things. Or the big things. So we're striving to improve healthcare in our community. Just one of HAP's big ideas to help you enjoy the finer things in life.
Wallside, most preferred, most referred.
If you have been hurt by anything, a car accident, a fall, a dog bite, doctor or hospital, or at work, you may be entitled to a large cash award. Call 1-800-LAWYERS right now. The call is free, the advice is free. We are there right now to answer all your questions, absolutely free. Call 1-800-LAWYERS.
We are the Moist family. We are customers of Comcast.
I use the high-speed internet for talking to my friends. Hey, it's really fast, and I can get my homework done quicker, and I never get to go on sometimes.
You guys need to get off.
You're always connected to the internet.
The digital cable is awesome. I love watching sports.
The music channels.
Everybody has an option. Without Comcast in this house, I don't know what would happen.
And welcome back. I want to talk about the respect issue. I think they gained some by the win the other night, but they keep saying, the Piston players, no, we didn't, no, we didn't. What do you think, and does that matter at all?
I don't think it much matters, but, you kind of cry for it. Everybody, 999 out of 1,000 are going to say, Lakers are going to win it. Right. This team has no chance. Right. Most of us felt the same way. I thought it would be a pretty good series because I had this nagging feeling. I kept looking at the total process and the total team. Great defensive rebounding, which is primary. Mm-hmm. They can score the ball. The third scorer is always a question. Mm-hmm. They can run the ball. I said, why should they compete? But down deep, you said the Lakers with all they got going, but then they steal a game. So tonight will be interesting.
I'm just curious, how badly might your teams of 89 and 90 beat this Piston team right now?
That's a tough question, you know, different eras. But frankly, we could really score the ball. I was with Billy Cunningham about a week ago, a famous player in Philadelphia, and he said, oh, your club slowed down the ball, didn't score. I said, Billy, we averaged 106 points the year we won it, and 104 the second year we won it. The club could really score. Yeah. Plus, we were good defensive rebounding club and a very good defensive club.
So you're saying you'd win, right?
We'd win. I'm prejudiced.
You have a right to be. You won championships. Chauncey Billups had some fairly strong things to say to R.J. Barry. Let's go back out to the Staples Center and join Jay live and listen to what Chauncey had to say. Jay?
Yeah, Don, I'm not worried about the Pistons being ready for the Lakers tonight, mentally at least, because that Rodney Dangerfield complex is sticking to these guys like super glue.
We've been down so many times, man, and people have counted us out, and people have not even given us, you know, respect, even right now. So I feel the same. You know, a lot of these guys on this team have been, you know, traveled the same paths as me. Some guys undrafted, some guys being traded around, and, you know, yet we're right here, man, right in the thick of things.
Chip on your shoulder?
Definitely. We definitely have a chip on our shoulder. I mean, we won game one and still not getting any respect. You know, people it was a fluke. You know what I mean? Everybody's saying it was a fluke. So, yeah, we definitely have a chip on our shoulder.
You delivered a blow, and you know they're going to throw one.
They are. They're going to be aggressive. They're going to be super aggressive. I'm actually looking forward to it. You know, I want their best shot. You know what I mean? I want to see what they're going to do and how they're going to approach the game. So I'm looking forward to it.
And he can back it up, too. So if the rest of the Pistons feel the way Chauncey does, not going to worry, Don. Not going to worry. Back to you.
All right, Jay, thanks. When Chuck and I come back, wait until you hear what Shaq told the media and how the Lakers responded to it. That's coming up next on Pistons Game Day. Don't go away.
Thank you, Detroit, for making Andiamo the #1 Italian restaurant in Metro Detroit. Andiamo was voted #1 by Gourmet Magazine and Our Magazine. Congratulations to the Eastern Conference champions, the Detroit Pistons.
Hi, I'm David Hall from Rock Financial. The mortgage experts are constantly helping their clients manage their mortgage and match their lifestyle with Rock Financial's exclusive Smart Arm. Time for some mortgage math. A typical payment on a $300,000 30-year mortgage is $1,920 a month. With the Smart Arm, that payment drops to $950. That's an increase in your monthly cash flow of nearly $1,000 a month, almost $12,000 a year. Call Rock Financial right now at 800-333-ROCK or visit us online, rockfinancial.com.
What, are you kidding? That's it?
That's plenty. Leave him alone.
All right, but what if the ace comes up?
Oh, he's right.
What, now you?
More, come on, the more you bet.
The more you win.
Don't pressure him.
Maybe I should bet it all.
Year after year in America, and here in Metro Detroit, more people choose Ford than any other make of vehicles. They choose Ford Escape, America's #1 selling small SUV. And the 2005 Ford Escape is a great deal for only $208 a month. Current AZD plan lessees can lease Escape XLT for $208 a month with 2028 due at signing. Equipped with a V6, automatic, power driver's seat, air, CD player, and more. Make the right choice. Choose the best and think Ford first. See your Metro Detroit Ford dealer today.
First, it was windows for $60. Then it was no payments and no interest for 1 full year. Now, Wallside has combined both. For a limited time only, buy 5 or more Wallside windows, get a 6th window for only $60. Plus, no payments and no interest for 1 full year. And homeowners who call this week get free argon gas. $60 windows, plus no payments and no interest till July 2005. Only from Wallside. Call 1-800-521-7800.
Now at Arby's, you can get a delicious Arby's melt sandwich for just 99 cents. Arby's slow-roasted roast beef sliced thin, topped with tangy cheddar cheese sauce on a toasted sesame seed bun. But hurry, the 99-cent Arby's melt deal is for a limited time only. Arby's, what are you eating today?
Introducing Arby's new Market Fresh salads with tender chicken and lots of surprising ingredients. Try the Martha's Vineyard, the Asian Sesame, and the Santa Fe. Arby's new Market Fresh salads, as good as you'd get at a nice sit-down restaurant.
Channel 7's Rock Financial Pistons Game Day has been brought to you in part by Rock Financial, the mortgage experts. By Wallside Windows, most preferred, most referred. By the Metro Detroit Ford dealers, think Ford first. And by McDonald's, I'm loving it.
Welcome back to Pistons Game Day. At the Lakers press conference yesterday, the day after they lost Game 1, Shaq was asked if he needed to talk to his teammates to get them better prepared for Game 2, kind of tell them what to do. Here's how he answered that question.
We know what we have to do as a team, and we just have to go out and do it. It's not time to be, you need to do this, you need to do that. We know what we have to do. I know I have to get up in the morning, put my underwear on first, and then put my pants on first. I don't need people to tell me that. Yeah, thongs.
Thongs. Now, Kobe said later that that's why we lost Game 1. We were traumatized by Shaq walking around the locker room in a thong.
That would traumatize anyone. The size of this guy, in every respect.
I assume you've never seen that in an NBA locker room.
Oh, these guys are, you know, they're huge, and they're now weightlifters to boot. We used to have nice, skinny little guys. No more. It's incredible.
Yeah. You know what? One quick comment on, I keep hearing that Kobe will play better, and Shaq will play better, and Malone will play better, and all this will happen, and Gary Payton will play better. I think that for the Pistons, that Rip will play better, and Rasheed will play better. And so I think that'll counteract whatever LA does.
Yeah, it should counteract it. I think the guy they got to really, you know, Kobe's been in a mindset the whole playoffs. I'll wait for my shots. I don't think you'll see that. I bet he gets 30.
You think Kobe will come out and get 30 now?
I think he'll get 30.
If he gets like 30 and Shaq gets 35, Pistons in big trouble, right?
They'll struggle to win it if that happens. But I think they can score more points. I really do, particularly if they push the ball.
Okay. That's what we'll look for tonight, see if the Pistons can push the ball a little bit, score more points, and take Game 2 out there. Game 2, Pistons and Lakers. Coming up next right here on Channel 7. Now, we are live right after the game with the post-game story, and Chuck and I are back with a post-game show as well. So keep it right here on Channel 7. Until then, for Chuck Daly and Jay Berry, I'm Don Shane. Thank you for watching. We'll see you later on after the game. Enjoy this one, everybody. Pistons and Lakers from the Staples Center.
Oh, you can't stay up and watch the big Pistons game? We'll have all the highlights.
Plus, reports from Los Angeles and all of the excitement around Detroit. Action News Wednesday morning, 5 a.m.
Pistons are at the head of the regular season home stretch.
It's just like being at a Pistons game, huh, guys?
It's just not the same. Tickets are going fast. Call now.
With this computer, you can even edit and burn home movies on DVD.
That'll be great for the stuff we'll shoot on vacation.
Mm-hmm. Oh, where are you going? Rafting.
That's it, Larry. Good job, buddy. Keep that, sweetie.
Where's Boo?
Did I mention you can edit stuff out?
That'd be good.
Thousands of possibilities. Get yours. Best Buy.
Tom was injured in an auto accident. We needed a lawyer fast.
Don't deal with the insurance company alone. Tell them you called Lee Free.
What makes General RV the nation's largest RV dealer? That's easy. Simply unbeatable service, simply unbeatable selection, and simply unbeatable prices. From camping trailers to motorhomes, fifth wheels, travel trailers, and more. This Thursday through Saturday, get the best deal ever at General RV's factory-authorized Winnebago Motorhome Sale at our Wixom and Brownstown locations. And get $1,000 in fuel free at General RV, the nation's largest and best RV dealer. 5 great locations and simply unbeatable.
Hey, hi, you want to save money on gas? How about 10%?
Huh?
You know, today, that's 18 cents a gallon.
Ooh.
So, start saving. Get the Marathon Platinum MasterCard from Chase and receive a huge introductory 10% rebate on all Marathon purchases. Then 5% after that. Here's an application.
Sure.
Thanks. I gotta go. I'm needed on pump 5.
We enter the world and we're surrounded by people. We talk to them, listen to them. They become our teammates, co-workers, our favorite people in the world. Through it all, we learn something. What connects us most?
is our need to be connected. Remarkably, no one's taken all the ways people communicate and put them together, until now. Long distance, wireless, DSL, even satellite TV. And get up to 12 hit DVDs when you sign up for qualifying services.
We are the Laytons.
Who's got the remote?
I got the remote. And we are Comcast customers. We have digital cable. The options are important. So many channels. And the on-demand has been just awesome. Watch it, rewind, pause it. And we have the high-speed internet. You just touch a button to get on and you're there. With 3 kids and jobs and full-time school, we couldn't live without our Comcast. Yeah.
Live Team 7 coverage from L.A. to the Palace tonight after the game.
Introducing the Chevy Equinox.
Give it to me, give me a snack.
Every garage will want one. An American revolution.
All right, Tim, 80,000 all in. Okay, all right. Forget about that. I was just kidding. 72.5. Say no more. Moonroof, extended warranty. Stop me at any time. Titanium wheels package. After that, I mean, you're cutting into my, which you don't care about. I got nothing else, Tim. Done.
Did you know you were going 65? Okay, 55.
We can rebuild him. Better, stronger, faster. AOL 9.0 with top speed technology built in. For web surfing up to 5 times faster than with standard dial-up. Call 1-800-TOP-SPEED.
The Sears Bigger, Better Father's Day sale. The only place for Father's Day. Find what Dad really loves. Stronger tools, hotter grills, bigger TVs, cooler clothes, sharper DVD players, smarter cameras, like this Fuji digital camera. Go digital for under $100. Get him what he really loves. Go for it. Hundreds of gifts on sale. Shop the Bigger, Better Father's Day sale. Only at Sears. Good life, great price.
Try this on for size. Guns, hookers, and murder. And that's all before breakfast. Buckle up for NYPD 24/7. Good job, brother.
Coming in 2 weeks, the real NYPD. NYPD 24/7. Tuesdays at 10, 9 Central.
Mark Cuban started with nothing, but thanks to hard work and good fortune, he's worth $1.3 billion. He bought a jet online, an NBA team on a whim. Mark thinks he's the luckiest person alive. Now he's going to make someone the second luckiest by giving away $1 million.
What's going to happen next?
How will he do it?
The game is going to twist and turn just like that.
Only Mark knows for sure.
The only rules to the game are there are no rules.
He does like to mess with your head.
My game.
Mark Cuban is the benefactor. ABC Mondays this fall.
This is Dave.
Bob Hayback.
Hi, Bob.
Dave, without the guiding hand of our big iron, you're a ship without a sail.
Well, not really. We just put in a Linux cluster of Dell servers with Intel Xeon processors.
Oh, well, that's one way to go.
It's highly scalable, flexible, available.
Listen, Dave, let's do lunch.
I'll get back to you.
Get more out of your data center with Dell Business Solutions. Call or go online today.
McDonald's and Sony Connect are hooking up for the greatest music deal in history. Every time you buy a Big Mac meal, you get a free song. Just go to Connect.com to get your access to hundreds of thousands of hot tracks.
Fight ravaging rain, scorching sun, and wind with Thompson's Water Seal Advanced. Special technology allows it to penetrate deep to seal out 99% of the water right from the start. Thompson's Water Seal Advanced, the most powerful water protection guaranteed. Now available at the Home Depot.
Pandora tomorrow. From the files of Tom Clancy comes a breakthrough action experience. Tom Clancy's Splinter Cell. Pandora tomorrow on PlayStation 2, June 18th. Rated T for teen.
Start the car.
200 horsepower V6, traction control, and sliding rear seats. Chevy Malibu Max, an American revolution.
Years ago, horsepower ruled the streets. Cars with big engines, big tires, and an appetite for pure performance. Now they're back at Radio Shack. New Zip Zaps SE Micro RC's muscle cars. The mighty Hemi Cuda, Chevelle SS, GTO Judge, and more. With digital proportional controls and working lights, you can race 6 at once. Each sold separately, assembly required, batteries not included. The muscle is back at Radio Shack.
Something happened during that mission, and it's not what we thought it was.
Everything he sees is disguised.
I know what they did to us.
Everything he discovers will be questioned.
Mind control. Nobody will believe this.
Everything he knows will be denied.
You swore that this was fail-safe.
Even the truth.
They're using bad science to put a sleeper in the White House.
Academy Award winner Denzel Washington. Academy Award winner Meryl Streep. The Manchurian Candidate starts Friday, July 30th, only in theaters.
Assurance in rain means Goodyear's deeply carved aqua chutes propel water away from your tread. Assurance on ice means Goodyear's interlocking treads deliver gripping power. Assurance on dry pavement means Goodyear's reinforced shoulders give you confident maneuvering. The revolutionary new Goodyear Assurance with triple tread technology for assurance in any weather on the wings of Goodyear.
Once in a while, a man comes along that captivates the masses. Someone who's tough.
You heard about what happened with Kobe, right?
Sophisticated.
Say hello to DMX with a burp if you could. Hello, DMX.
And up for any challenge.
This is embarrassing.
He's a ladies' man. A man's man. A man of the people.
Jimmy, you're my other son.
And you my daddy.
Jimmy Kimmel Live. Late nights on ABC.
Everyone dreams of an island getaway. But what if you couldn't get away from the island? Lost, Wednesdays this fall on ABC.
American Revolution.
Right, it's time for size. Guns, hookers, and murder. And that's all before breakfast. Buckle up for NYPD 24/7.
Good job, brother. Coming in 2 weeks, the real NYPD. NYPD 24/7. Tuesdays at 10, 9 Central.
Tonight's game is brought to you in part by Rock Financial.
Attention renters, if you're paying $1,000 a month in rent, you can own a $175,000 home with no money down at about the same payment. A Rock Financial mortgage expert can get you into a new home with low or no down payment with a mortgage payment less than rent. A mortgage expert will find the loan option that's right for you and get you fully approved before you start looking for your new home. Buying a home has never been easier. See the difference a little expert advice can make for you. Call Rock Financial now, 800-333-ROCK.
What does Detroit All-Star Ben Wallace want in a truck? Foul. Like a Triton V8 engine. What else? Gotcha. The highest available payload. Anything else? It's gotta be best-in-class quiet. Sounds like Ben wants the next F-150. Current AZD plan lessees can lease a loaded F-150 Super Cab for only $179 a month with $1974 due at signing. Anything else?
See your Metro Detroit Ford dealers. And...
Hi, this is Brian Elias, president of Hanson's Window and Siding. The one thing that I've learned is you have a choice. Why did you choose Hanson's?
Price, quality,
The IQ glass compared second to none.
For my money, Hanson's had the absolute best quality product on the market.
Hanson's won, hands down.
This week, get free installation from Hanson's. You'll save hundreds. Call me now.
Make sure that you call Hanson's.
Call right now.
888-333-2244 Hanson's.
Ladies and gentlemen, the race for president of beers has come to an abrupt end. Hi, I'm the Budweiser Donkey. I spoke with the Clydesdale recently, and he told me that Miller is not eligible to run for office in America because they were bought by South African breweries. I said, get out of town. He said, what does that mean? I said, it's an expression. You never heard it? He said, no, I haven't. And then I left. Anyway, the Clydesdales and I will continue to take the high road. It's just another reason Budweiser is the king of beers. I'm the Budweiser Donkey, and I approve this message.
The Chevy Colorado Z71 with an available 220 horsepower engine.
You're it.
Don't let all that power go to your head. Chevy Colorado, an American revolution.
Hey, yo, Thirst, let me get a Sprite.
No doubt. What's better than Sprite when it's hotter than a devil's drawers?
Oh, here he goes.
I'm serious. That thirst-quenching lemon lime hitting the back of your throat, splatter out. Really? Name one thing that's better. You can't. There is nothing better. I dare you. I double dog dare you. I defy you to name one thing. All right, name two. Show him my motto. Hey, girls, throw it in reverse for Thirst.
You're not afraid of the dark, are you?
Who is this man?
Ready? I heard you came looking for me.
Whatever it takes.
Get Riddick.
Defiant to the end.
Someone couldn't leave that enough alone.
The Chronicles of Riddick. Rated PG-13. Starts Friday.
All in. Okay, all right. Forget about that. I was just kidding. 72.5. Say no more. Moonroof, extended warranty. Stop me at any time. Titanium wheels package. After that, I mean, you're cutting into my, which you don't care about. I got nothing else, Tim. Done.
Did you know you were going 65? Okay, 55.
This year, let NBA players make you money. Win big with Verizon Wireless by casting your vote for the Finals MVP. Just text NBA to the number 622 to participate. Then during a deciding game of the Finals, you'll be sent a ballot. Vote for your favorite player, and every game you vote, you're entered in our sweepstakes for a chance to win a $10,000 shopping spree at Radio Shack. So text NBA to the number 622 now for a chance to score big. Verizon Wireless, we never stop working for you.
You're driving along. A car pulls in front of you. Another pulls alongside. When the guy up front stops short, you rear-end him, just like he wanted. It's called a swoop and squat. And fraud like this can add hundreds of dollars a year to your insurance bills. It's why Allstate has a dedicated fraud team to track down criminals. Fighting fraud helps keep your insurance affordable. That's Allstate, Stan. Are you in good hands?
They're hot, they're powerful, and they can tow over 6,000 pounds.
Who do you love?
Trailblazer and the 7-passenger Trailblazer EXT.
Oh, who do you love?
Trailblazer, an American revolution. Trailblazer is available with the safety and security of OnStar.
Do you have the right truck? The best-selling half-ton regular and extended cab is now available as a crew cab. It's got more standard horsepower, more torque, and more towing capacity than Ford or Dodge half-ton crews. Introducing the new Silverado half-ton crew. It's the right truck from Chevy.
You're wrong.
You're wrong.
You're wrong.
You know you're wrong, right?
Yeah.
Hearts or puppies?
Hearts and puppies.
Did you reply to my email yet?
Oh.
How about now? Oh, how about these? How about these? Ballet?
Works every time.
Sounds good, right? Ballet?
Life's better with the Butterfly. Come see all the ways you can get more done at MSN.com.
Will Ferrell.
Oh, hello. I'm beloved anchor Ron Burgundy.
Man's man.
Hey, Garth, how's the divorce?
Oh, not so good. I'll probably never see my kids.
Fantastic.
Ladies' man.
It truly is Beauty and the Beast. I might add a handsome beast at that.
Anchor man.
I'm Ron Burgundy?
Damn it! Who typed a question mark on the teleprompter? Will Ferrell.
Bottoms up. Popeye needs his spinach.
Anchor man. Rated PG-13. Starts Friday, July 9th everywhere.
Yeah, hey, Pete. On your can here, it says a taste born high in the Rocky Mountains. What does that mean?
Well, back in 1873, my great-grandfather built the Coors Brewery here in the Rockies. That's why we like to say a taste born high in the Rocky Mountains.
Hey, I'm gonna have another party Saturday night. Want to bring the twins?
I don't think so.
The WNBA's greatest players are coming to an arena near you.
Oh, it's a steal by Williams! Unbelievable!
See Diana Taurasi lead a new class of rising stars.
How do you like me now?
Watch Swin Cash and the World Champion Shock challenge for a repeat. Get in on the action. The WNBA is now playing, so this is your chance to be part of the excitement. Tickets are on sale now. Call 1-877-WNBA-TIX or log on to WNBA.com for more information.
Next line, please, Jason.
FODPC.
Good. Now the line below it.
DPLTC.
Now the bottom one.
ZOL. Doc, I can't see when you're doing that.
Oh, I'm sorry.
CFT.
Thanks, Mr. Kid.
Richard, your car's being towed. What?
What? Oh. Hey! It's my car.
Nokia, connecting people.
Now on DVD. Do you like spicy food? Ever gone base jumping? Oh! Can you hold your own on the court?
Ow!
Along Came Polly.
I'm not really a big dancer.
Own it on DVD today.
This relaxing moment has been brought to you by Cialis. Talk to your doctor today to find out if a free sample of Cialis is right for you. Cialis is here. Are you ready?
I'd like to tell you a little story about my grandparents. They had a refrigerator that they knitted themselves out of yarn. It was small, not very cold, but it taught me a valuable lesson. Not all of us have king-sized refrigerators. And that's why Miller brings you the space-saving Fridge Pack. It proves once again that Miller is a beer of the people. Plus, it's got this little lip here that keeps the beers from tumbling out.
Choose great beer in great boxes, Miller. Good call.
The 265 horsepower Nissan Maxima.
All right, Tim. 80,000 all in. Okay, all right. Forget about that. I was just kidding. 72.5. Say no more. Moonroof, extended warranty. Stop me at any time. Titanium wheels package. After that, I mean, you're cutting into my, which you don't care about. I got nothing else, Tim. Done.
Did you know you were going 65? Okay, 55.
The NBA believes that reading is the foundation to a child's future. And when you develop a lifelong love of reading, anything is possible.
How does a dinosaur say goodnight when Papa comes in to turn off the light?
Whether it's one book, one child, or one relationship at a time, the teams and its players are strengthening ties with their communities and building a brighter future for everyone. So open a book and read to achieve.
ABC Wednesday. Our 4 couples have been split up to test their relationships, and rules are already being broken.
Frank would just die if he knew I was doing this.
This whole test thing is getting on my nerves.
The Ultimate Love Test. All new 10/9 Central, ABC Wednesday.
Sport is sport. A foul's a foul. And a bat's a bat, even if it's flat. 10 feet on the west side is 10 feet on the east side. Football is football, unless it's football. Now, a win's a win, a loss is a loss. But no matter what, you better come with it, because it's 90 feet to first, no matter where home is.
Feel at home. Everywhere. Introducing Infinity's new full-size SUV, the QX56. Surround yourself with refinement, entertainment, and comfort for 7. From Infinity.
On July 30th, something happened to us out there on that mission, and it's not what we thought it was. The movie event of the summer.
You don't actually believe his story.
Is coming.
I'm not crazy.
Somebody got into our heads. Neurons got exposed.
You swore to me that this was fail-safe.
This is rich people funding bad science to put a sleeper in the White House. I got the proof. We can take them out. The Manchurian Candidate starts Friday, July 30th, only in theaters.
Yeah, Pete, on your can it says Rocky Mountain Cold. What does that mean?
Well, what happens to most beer after it's packaged? It's heated, often up to 140 degrees, but not Coors. Our beers are brewed cold, packaged cold, and shipped cold, so you can enjoy them Rocky Mountain cold.
Is it colder in the Rocky Mountains or something?
I'm the man on the silver mountain.
For the first time ever, Field of Dreams with digitally remastered picture and sound, plus all new bonus features.
This field, this game, reminds us of all that once was good and it could be again.
Field of Dreams. Own it today.
From the director of Scary Movie.
This is our jam, ladies. Making my way downtown, walking fast. Take a different breath.
Take a bus down White Chicks.
Oh, there's a station.
Rated PG-13.
McDonald's and Sony Connect are hooking up for the greatest music deal in history. Every time you buy a Big Mac meal, you get a free song. Just go to Connect.com to get your access to hundreds of thousands of hot tracks.
Next line, please, Jason.
FODPC.
Good. Now the line below it.
DPLTC.
Now the bottom one.
ZOL. Doc, I can't see when you're doing that.
Oh, I'm sorry.
CFT.
Thanks, Mr. Kidd.
Richard, your car's being towed. What?
What?
Oh.
Hey! It's my car.
Hey, baby, it's me, Gary.
Thomas Schmidt.
Schmitty!
It's tough being the first one of my college friends to get a job. We like to talk a lot.
Guess how many cookies I have in my mouth?
6.
That's why we all joined in.
Join in and make free calls to any Verizon Wireless customer anytime without using any plan minutes from our national in coverage area.
Bring home toilet paper.
Is your group in? Verizon Wireless. We never stop working for you.
How did we design the Kia Sorento to attain the highest quality? How did it get the government's highest side impact safety rating? How did we back it with such a great warranty and still price it thousands less than the competition? How did we do all this? We worked our freaking tails off. That's how. The obsessively perfected Kia Sorento. Get the 2004 Sorento starting at $20,040 after $1,500 cash back, plus an additional $1,000 competitive bonus for qualified buyers.
Of all the innovations of the past 100 years, arguably the greatest are the forward pass and the ability to catch the forward pass. The Canon Digital Rebel, a 6.3 megapixel SLR with the revolutionary Digic chip and CMOS technology. The game has changed. The Digital Rebel, the culmination of 68 years of Canon know-how.
Yeah, it'll be good to see everyone. But let's stay someplace cool this year. Mom and Dad need to live a little... modern. Call you right back.
Lots of photos and everything else you need to choose the hotel that's right for you.
Expedia.com.
Have a good summer. See you next season. I'm gonna miss you guys.
Stay close when you and your friends join in and make free calls to any Verizon Wireless customer anytime without using any planned minutes from our national in coverage area. Plus, buy any LG phone and get a VX3200 free.
Man, I can't wait to play next year. Yeah, me too.
Is your group in?
Good.
Verizon Wireless. We never stop working for you.
Squash Saturday, you and me.
I don't play squash. You do now.
Understand the past, dominate the future.
Punch to the ball.
Punch to the ball. Keep the body still.
Good.
Go for the short swing.
Just watch his backhand.
We'll get you some goggles.
And it's on sale.
You, let's go.
Remember the kill shot.
Life's better with the butterfly. Come see all the ways you can get more done at MSN.com.
Now on DVD.
You cost us the game.
I just want to play football.
Playmakers, the most controversial series of the season.
Who is she?
This is who you are.
With Smash Mouth extras.
I will snap you at the knee.
Playmakers, the 3-disc box set. Own it today.
My parents are going out of town tonight, and I was thinking that maybe it was time for us to, you know...
Yes! Yes! Yes!
Life as we know it. Thursdays this fall on ABC.
First, it was windows for $60. Then it was no payments and no interest for 1 full year. Now, Wallside has combined both. For a limited time only, buy 5 or more Wallside windows, get a 6th window for only $60. Plus, no payments and no interest for 1 full year. And homeowners who call this week get free argon gas. $60 windows, plus no payments and no interest till July 2005. Only from Wallside. Call 1-800-521-7800.
Why do more women die within 1 year of a heart attack?
Than men. Why do African Americans...
And what can be done about them?
Just another way HAP is striving to improve healthcare in our community.
Local restaurants serving up Piston Mania tonight after the game.
Introducing Aspen Edge, low-carb premium lager. Crafted by Coors Master Brewers using high country malts and only 2.6 grams of carbs for a surprisingly real beer taste. Aspen Edge, so good, it doesn't even know it's low carb.
Rock, yeah, we're gonna take the rock. Right, the rock.
Whew. The Rock. Yeah, The Rock. What do you say we go one up on that rock over there?
Yeah, the rock.
It'll get you there. The rest is up to you. The largest, most powerful forerunner yet.
Nokia, connecting people.
Okay, people, why are these numbers off?
Well, Tim, it's been an off week.
An off quarter.
We got off to a bad start.
The budgets were off.
Way off.
Forecasts were off.
Off target.
Way off.
Production was off.
Way off. Well, Patterson's research was off.
Where is Patterson?
He took the week off.
Look, can someone just tell me how we can turn off?
How about an off-site?
That's awful.
Need some new thinking? IBM Business Consultants can help.
Now on DVD. Ball-ass shirts versus skids.
You think maybe you could put your shirt back on?
Fast breaks.
White chocolate! No!
Full court press. Oh! By the slam dunk comedy of the year, Along Came Polly. Own it on DVD today.
Now that you can get Chili's legendary baby back ribs on the same plate as our famous Monterey chicken with applewood smoked bacon and cheese, the only thing left to decide is which one to eat first. Chili's baby back ribs and chicken.
Welcome to Chili's.
June 11th.
I like that.
McDonald's and Sony Connect are hooking up for the greatest music deal in history. Every time you buy a Big Mac meal, you get a free song. Just go to Connect.com to get your access to hundreds of thousands of hot tracks.
Mom, Dad, Kyle said that he took a hold of China.
I got this one.
Now, the Earth's diameter is 8,000 miles.
8,000 miles of digging?
Whoa, he couldn't dig through all the magma.
China? No way.
Any holes in China?
Ohio.
Life's better with the butterfly. Come see all the ways you can get more done at MSN.com.
It's low carb gone silver. Coming soon. Bacardi Silver Low Carb Black Cherry Premium Malt Beverage. 2.6 grams of carbs and 96 calories. Never tasted so good. Bacardi Silver. Flavor your
night and day. You are the one. It's only you beneath the moon and under the sun. Night and day, day and night.
Something happened during that mission, and it's not what we thought it was.
Everything he sees is disguised.
I know what they did to us.
Everything he discovers will be questioned.
Mind control. Nobody will believe this.
Everything he knows will be denied.
You swore that this was fail-safe.
Even the truth.
They're using bad science to put a sleeper in the White House.
Academy Award winner Denzel Washington. Academy Award winner Meryl Streep. The Manchurian Candidate starts Friday, July 30th, only in theaters.
First, I won. Cool. What prize you win? Well, if you won, you must get a prize, right?
Oh, no.
Congratulations on your no prize, didn't win nothing victory.
Oh, man.
Hey, I won a game rental at Blockbuster.
Looks like you playing the wrong game, brother. Show him my motto.
Play Sprite's Thirst Out under the cap game. 1 in 6 will score cool stuff like free game and movie rentals at Blockbuster. Music downloads, even ringtones.
You're still a winner to me.
Really?
No.
I remember this one time, I was after this fine lady up from over there on King Boulevard. I couldn't get nowhere, no how.
That's because you're ugly.
Man, I'm so lost.
You really in love, ain't you, Ben?
She's all I think about. Night and day and night. I got it bad.
Real bad?
Real bad.
Trophy, no. I've seen it before, but never like this.
Desperate Housewives, Sundays this fall on ABC.
Now at Arby's, you can get a delicious Arby's Melt Sandwich for just 99 cents. Arby's slow-roasted roast beef sliced thin, topped with tangy cheddar cheese sauce on a toasted sesame seed bun. But hurry, the 99-cent Arby's Melt deal is for a limited time only. Arby's, what are you eating today?
Introducing Arby's new Market Fresh salads with tender chicken and lots of surprising ingredients. Try the Martha's Vineyard, the Asian Sesame, and the Santa Fe. Arby's new Market Fresh salads, as good as you'd get at a nice sit-down restaurant.
What does Detroit All-Star Ben Wallace want in a truck? Foul. Like a Triton V8 engine. What else? Gotcha. The highest available payload. Anything else? It's gotta be best-in-class quiet. Sounds like Ben wants the next F-150. Current AZD plan lessees can lease a loaded F-150 Super Cab for only $179 a month with $1974 due at signing. Anything else?
See your Metro Detroit Ford dealers. And
this man won tickets to the finals tonight. His story after the game.
If you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball.
What?
On June 18th.
What's our team motto? Aim low.
That's right. Get ready to dodge.
If you can dodge traffic, you can dodge a ball.
Duck. Dip.
I love you too. Joni loves Chachi.
Dive.
That's not good.
And dodge.
I think we should date.
I just threw up in my mouth a little bit.
Dodgeball, a true underdog story. Rated PG-13. June 18th only in theaters.
Introducing the totally redesigned Kia Spectra. The only car in its class with 6 airbags, a 10-year warranty, and at around $13,000, it's a car you can afford to love. Now get $1,000 cash back, plus $1,000 competitive bonus for qualified buyers.
You want another bud?
No thanks.
Oh, gotta take this. Watch my beer.
I'd like to see what's going on under that label of yours. Sometimes when I'm drinking my bud, I pretend it's you with all that flavor. You know, a lot of guys don't understand cold filtering. What's up, Kenny? But I know how smooth you are. I'm breaking it off with my beer for you. Maybe I'll just take a little taste right now and then What?
Mark Cuban started with nothing, but thanks to hard work and good fortune, he's worth $1.3 billion. He bought a jet online, an NBA team on a whim. Mark thinks he's the luckiest person alive. Now he's going to make someone the second luckiest by giving away $1 million.
What's going to happen next?
How will he do it?
The game is going to twist and turn just like that.
Only Mark knows for sure.
The only rules to the game are there are no rules.
He does like to mess with your head.
My game.
Mark Cuban is the benefactor. ABC Mondays this fall.
Everyone dreams of an island getaway. But what if you couldn't get away from the island? Lost, Wednesdays this fall on ABC.
More flavor and less carbs. Coming soon, Bacardi Silver Low Carb Black Cherry Premium Malt Beverage. 2.6 grams of carbs and 96 calories, never tasted so good. Bacardi Silver. Flavor your night.
multitasking is great. Except when you're driving. Answer the cell phone, referee the kids in the back seat, drink your coffee. We all do it. But Allstate knows if you do it a little less, you're less likely to have an accident or get a ticket. Keep a safe record and Allstate can save you up to 20%. Safe drivers cost everyone less. They should pay less. That's Allstate, Stan. Are you in good hands?
He warned them.
You're gonna go tell him that Jason Bourne is dead, you understand? I swear to God, if I even feel somebody behind me, there is no measure to how fast and how hard I will bring this fight to your doorstep.
We got a guy coming across the street.
Bourne is a guy with pieces to a jigsaw puzzle.
Take him down. They should have listened.
I told you people to leave us alone.
Bourne's on his way to Moscow right now.
We just got another ID outside of Munich.
Jason Bourne just popped up on the grid in Naples.
What is he actually doing? He's doing exactly what he said he'd do.
He's coming for us. On July 23rd.
You can play these games forever.
Yeah, he's not in front of you. You can't see it. Forget it. He's gone. The most dangerous place to be is in his path. Matt Damon
This is Jason Bourne.
Trace it.
I'm on it.
Where is he? Right next to you.
The Bourne Supremacy. This film is not yet rated. At theaters July 23rd.
Fight ravaging rain, scorching sun, and wind with Thompson's Water Seal Advanced. Special technology allows it to penetrate deep to seal out 99% of the water right from the start. Thompson's Water Seal Advanced, the most powerful water protection guaranteed. Now available at the Home Depot.
Thursday at 8, it's Pistons Pregame Day. Chuck Daly joins Don Shane for the Inside Story, followed by the game. Then it's Action News and Postgame Day with the best highlights. The Rock Financial Pistons Game Day, starting Thursday at 8, only on 7.
I know a man, and if we must rely on him, things are even worse than you say.
I heard he came looking for me.
Where does he come from?
Some creatures
Who are his people?
hunt at night.
You're not afraid of the dark, are you?
Where is he?
Who the hell are you? The Chronicles of Riddick.
Someone couldn't leave bad enough alone.
Rated PG-13. At theaters Friday. Everyone dreams of an island getaway. But what if you couldn't get away from the island? Lost. Wednesdays this fall on ABC.
Guys, where are we? Hey! what are you doing up? Why are you looking at me like that? You don't think this is mine, do you? It's Rick's. You know, he loves flavor. He's Mr. Cold-Filtered. He's into smoothness. Okay, here's the thing. I have a chance to be really happy with my beer, and I'm taking it. I'm just a man.
From Walt Disney Pictures, three dreamers.
Really believe we can succeed?
Yes. Will take you and your family on the world's greatest race.
Around the world in 80 days.
Stop them!
On June 16th, Walt Disney Pictures invites you to spread your wings.
Hold on!
Hang on to your dreams.
Keep your eyes peeled for anything unusual.
And experience all the fun in the world.
Watch out on the right. Oh, no, my right.
Stop helping me!
Disney's Around the World in 80 Days. Rated PG.
Sorry about that. You all right?
Yeah.
An accident isn't your best moment. But at State Farm, we'd like to think it's ours. In fact, according to J.D. Power and Associates, customers rated us higher than any other insurance company for collision repair satisfaction.
Yeah, everything's fine. I talked to State Farm.
We know this isn't your best moment, but it's a moment you'll be glad you have a State Farm agent. So call us today.
All right, the game is on the line. The pressure's on. Here's the situation. You've got 2 children. College tuition is in sight. Retirement is breathing down your neck.
Who do you go to in the clutch? Over 50 million customers rely on us when their money is on the line. Insurance, loans, retirement. AIG. We know money.
You're watching ABC.
Tick, tick, tick goes the internal time clock of the small business owner. Every chime, every click, every chirp, money. So it's only fair if we want 15 minutes of your time, we consider buying it. Introducing the SBC 1550 promise. In 15 minutes, we'll show you how to save money with our new SBC pricing. Or if we can't, we'll thank you for your time and give you $50. 800-799-1550. Seeing small business differently. SBC.
The Day Sports with Don Shane, only on 7.
Next line, please, Jason.
FODPC.
Good. Now the line below it.
DPLTC.
Now the bottom one.
ZOL. Doc, I can't see when you're doing that.
Oh, I'm sorry.
CFT.
Thanks, Mr. Kidd.
Richard, your car's being towed. What?
What? Oh. Hey. It's my car.
Introducing the totally redesigned Kia Spectra. The only car in its class with 6 airbags, a 10-year warranty, and at around $13,000, it's a car you can afford to love. Now get $1,000 cash back, plus $1,000 competitive bonus for qualified buyers.
Of all the innovations of the past 100 years, arguably the greatest are the forward pass and the ability to catch the forward pass. The Canon Digital Rebel, a 6.3 megapixel SLR with the revolutionary Digic chip and CMOS technology. The game has changed. The Digital Rebel, the culmination of 68 years of Canon know-how.
I like that. McDonald's and Sony Connect are hooking up for the greatest music deal in history. Every time you buy a Big Mac meal, you get a free song. Just go to Connect.com to get your access to hundreds of thousands of hot tracks.
Once in a while, an entertainer comes along who brings out the best in everyone.
Oh my God!
You just gave us a West Winger is what happened.
Just another reason why he's a man of the people. Jimmy Kimmel Live, late night.
Quiznos world-famous classic Italian sub is now even more impossible to resist. The toasted classic Italian is only $2.99. That's $1 off the regular price. Freshly sliced capicola, pepperoni, honey-cured ham, Genoa salami, and melted mozzarella. Oven-toasted the way only Quiznos can. It's the best classic Italian sandwich outside of Italy. Quiznos Classic Italian. Perfection. Only at Quiznos and only $2.99.
Quiznos.
Toasty. Recently, Dodge Ram was pitted against 4 different full-size competitors. An independent company ran each through a battery of tests. And every time, the truck that out-towed, out-hauled, and flat-out outperformed the competition was the Hemi-powered Dodge Ram. Kind of makes you realize why Ram commands respect from every driver, especially ones that count on performance.
Sweet.
Qualified buyers who finance through Chrysler Financial get an additional $1,000 for a total combined cash allowance of $4,500 on Ram 1500.
I don't know. How fast does this one go?
Are you kidding? Like a fish. A flounder.
Are flounders fast?
They're the cheetahs of the sea.
I thought they just laid on the bottom.
Well, it's like a tired cheetah.
Some things just don't compare. Like Comcast high-speed internet versus DSL. Comcast is up to 3 times faster. Call now for this great offer.
From skylines to schools, the Michigan Regional Council of Carpenters and Millwrights is building Michigan's future. Shaped by the skill and dedication of union carpenters, millwrights, and other trades, the mark of pride is evident in every thriving community and business center constructed by union members and employer groups. Contractors and Michigan's economy count on a committed workforce. The Michigan Regional Council of Carpenters and Millwrights, partnering with union contractors to build Michigan's future today.
You're watching WXYZ 7. Now, Action News at 11.
Well, the Lakers wouldn't settle for anything less than getting even tonight. Good evening. I'm Stephen Clark.
And I'm Diana Lewis. Woo, the Pistons put up a fight tonight, but it wasn't enough to win Game 2 in overtime. We have Team 7 coverage from L.A. to Detroit. Let's get started.
Don Shane is here and talk about snatching defeat from the jaws of
victory.
Yeah,
I got to feel they're going to feel terrible about this one because they had this game won. I think if they'd have fouled at the end of the game, they would have won this game and been up 2-0. But they lose 99-91 in overtime. Kobe was sensational with 33. Luke Walton really hurt him coming off the bench. But I'm telling you, at the end of regulation, everybody's going to be talking about the controversy there. Let's go to the highlights and show you how this thing unfolded. Luke Walton. Do we have the highlights here as the Pistons tried to go up ahead 2-0 in this series as they lose by 8? Do we have the highlights? I guess we don't. We do. Okay, here we go. Luke Walton all the way. Bad defense. Luke Walton. Nice pass to Shaq for the slam. This kid was sensational off the bench. Kobe knocks the ball away here. Peyton to Kobe for the slam. L.A. up by 8 at halftime. Moved to the third quarter. Rasheed Wallace got going after sitting out much of the first with foul trouble. Nice basket there, and another nice basket right here. Pistons down just 2 after 3. Fourth quarter, 77 all. Rasheed to Rip for the layup, and the Pistons were up 2, and it got better. And then Rasheed, nice right here to Ben for the monster slam. 81-77 Pistons. Pistons up 3 final seconds. They do not foul. Kobe with 2.1 seconds to go hits that 3. 89 all into overtime. And then in overtime, it is all Kobe. They scored the first 6 points in overtime, 2 of them right there. Went on to win 99-91. Let's go live to the Staples Center right now. Jay Berry is there. Jay, what do you got for us?
Well, Don, we're still waiting for the Pistons to come back out, but a number of Detroiters, if you will, those who have ties, watching this game, Jalen Rose, Gary Grant, a couple of Michigan greats. Gary, it looked like they had it. I have one big question. Where was Tayshaun when Kobe took the final shot that sent it into OT?
Well, you know, I don't know what the defensive scheme was, whatever, but, you know, in that situation, you know, you just got to just see what happens and see what happens. So,
okay,
there you go.
All right, Gary, thanks a lot. Here's Chauncey Billups. Chauncey, we talked earlier about the situation. You got to be devastated. But one good thing about it, it's far from over, the series.
Yeah, it's definitely far from over. You know, we had a great opportunity, squandered it. You know, Kobe had a great shot. You know, he had a great shot, and we just couldn't really get it going in overtime. So,
what happened with Tayshaun not being on him? You know, when he took the final shot, Rip was the one.
It was a switch. I mean, they ran a pick and roll, and it was a switch. And, you know, we told Rip they had to take a 3, so he should have been all over him instead of giving him a good look. But, you know, he had a great shot, man.
Disgusted, I'm sure, but again, it's far from over. As you told me earlier today, you're going home for 3 more. Great opportunity. They were on their heels. It's like they just survived tonight, basically.
Definitely. They was, you know, we had them on the ropes, man. We had them on the ropes, and they kept fighting. You know, obviously they've been in these kind of situations before. And, you know, we go home for 3, so, you know, we definitely, I'm sure we definitely got their attention because, you know, we feel like we should be 2 up right now.
Also, you have been far from your A game. I think once the Pistons have the opportunity to put it together, it could be 3 straight at the Palace.
Well, we're just going to worry about Game 3. You know, we're going to worry about Game 3 because, you know, as you've seen, you know, one game goes so many different ways. So we got to take this thing one game at a time.
Okay, Chauncey Billups, appreciate it. Thanks for the time. Don, that's the situation. Let one get away, but I tell you, Pistons can take this thing, talking about this series. We'll have much more coming up in sports and also on the special post-game story.
All right, Jay, before we get away, what was the talk out there about the end of the game, about the Pistons not fouling? What were they saying?
I can't hear you, Don. Go one more time.
At the end of the game, at the end of regulations, when they had a chance to foul Shaq, they even had a chance to foul Kobe, was there a lot of talk about the Pistons should have fouled right then and there and put them on the line, and then probably had a better chance to win the game rather than let Kobe shoot the three?
All right, Tayshaun, first of all, the switch. What happened? You didn't wind up in Kobe. You played him a great game prior to.
Oh, you know, my job is just making him take tough shots. I mean, you know, as you can see, he hit some tough ones there late in the game. But, you know, obviously that last play, we up 3. You know, the kids, you know, you got to make switches in that opportunity because, you know, they setting a double screen for him. You know, Shaq is, you know, going to get a piece of me. So we got to make a play. And, you know, Rip switched off of him. You know, he made a good defensive play. But, you know, Kobe has been making them shots all year long, and he did it tonight.
All right, the last thing, of course, nobody fouls to possibly put him at the line. Second guessing?
You know, who knows? I mean, you know, we don't make the decisions. You know, coaches felt that, you know, it was an opportunity for us to just rely on our defense and see what happens. Obviously, you got a great player who's made some tough shots like that all season long, and he stepped up when it was, you know, an opportunity.
Sounds like you would rather have foul, possibly, to put him at the line?
You know, for the most part, I mean, you just gotta play him. You gotta make him take a tough shot. I mean, he was 3-4 feet behind the three-point line. Rip had a hand up. I mean, obviously, I would like to stay on him to make him a tougher shot, you know, because I'm longer. But, you know, it's just a situation we had to make a switch.
You let one get away. You know that, don't you?
Oh, we definitely know that. You know, we should be walking out of here 2-0, but we're not. So, you know, we can't talk about that. But at the same time, we can't hold our heads down. You know, after a situation like this, you know, after Kobe hitting that shot, you know, the whole momentum is swinging their way, and we really couldn't do nothing in overtime.
The Lakers appear to feel like they escaped. They know they escaped. The fans know it. Prior to coming in here, thinking about you could go to the Palace and win 3 straight. I know you take them one at a time, but
definitely take one at a time, and definitely they know they escaped with this win.
But you could.
We're not worried about trying to take 3 at the Palace. We're worried about trying to take game 3. This is going to be a pivotal game. You know, you don't want them to get up 2-1. You know, Kobe made a big play. They know they escaped with this one, but hey, you know, Kobe did with his job. You know, he's you know, a big time player, and he's been showing it all year, and
all right.
Even before that.
All right, they're trying to pull you away. Thanks, Tayshaun. There's your answer, at least for now. Again, much more coming up, Don.
All right, Jay, thanks for getting that answer. Let's go live to the press conference now. Lakers head coach Phil Jackson is on the
podium.
podium.
Marty McNeil from Sacramento Bee. Well, what's your thought on Larry not fouling in that situation during the dribble handoff, exchanging it, and why do you think coaches are so hesitant to foul in the position down 3 or 2 points in that situation?
Well, I can tell you twice it's happened in my career where we've wanted to come out and foul, and players have gotten a 4-point play, made the 3, and also get the foul shot, and that's enough to burn you because not only do you not get the tie, you lose the ball game in that situation. It happened with us in the playoff game with the Bulls versus the Knicks in '88. It also happened in a regular season game in Dallas a few years ago, too. But you know, those are things to burn you, but, you know, most of the time we tell the player to be prepared to take that foul and be ready to shoot the ball if you are fouled, so you have that opportunity to score and maybe get a foul shot. But again, it looks like a no-brainer at times, and I know that we've got more and more opportunities over the years, and you know, hesitated to do it, and you know, oftentimes felt like we made a mistake when we haven't.
Right here in the front.
Yeah, Coach, Jim Hill, CBS 2 News. You've seen a lot of final games. Where does this one rank as far as excitement is concerned?
Well, that was right up there. I mean, you know, it was like the energy fell out of our team. We lost the momentum. I gave a lecture to the ball club about the third quarter. We had everything going for us right in the third quarter except our execution. And, you know, we didn't use the opportunities we had to build on a lead that was a double-digit lead, and the Pistons came down, executed, and got the game back in their end of the momentum calibration. And we talked about that at the end of the game. And then to rebuild that momentum took us another almost a half a quarter to get it back again so that we were back in order. It always felt like that game was a possibility for us to win.
All right, Lakers head coach Phil Jackson continuing to talk about tonight's game, and I think very fortunate that the Lakers got the win, because I guarantee you that it's going to be a lot of talk tomorrow about that last part of the game. Jay Berry's got another guest. Let's go back out to Staples Center. Jay?
All right, Jalen, when I saw you last, I'm walking out. It looks like they're going to win. Your thoughts on the way this whole thing unfolded?
You know, for the Detroiters, it was kind of like a heartbreak situation because Detroit played so well in Game 2. I mean, it really did all the things they wanted to do. And for Kobe Bryant to hit that hellacious three-point shot at the end, it kind of takes the wind out of yourselves.
Okay, but you're the Pistons going home for 3, realizing how these last 2 turned out. You're only human. You're a player. Your thoughts if you're the Lakers?
My thoughts if we're the Lakers is that we snuck Game 2, and we know a team has never won the 3 rubber games, so we probably will come back to L.A. If you Detroit, hey, we going home. We going home to a Palace that's going to be crazy that haven't seen NBA Finals in 15 years, and you feel good about your position still.
And also consider when they came in, the whole atmosphere, and now, I mean, they just escaped.
Exactly. You figure, you know, anytime you're from Detroit, every place I go and I say that, we automatically become the underdog. So in Detroit being the underdog, they came out here and got 1 or 2 of the games, and they're in a great position going home.
I'll see you in the Motor City?
I'll be there.
Okay.
Thank you, Jay.
Jalen Rose, Toronto Raptors, Detroit Southwest, much more coming up. Don, back to you.
All right, Jay, thank you very much. The series is 1-1, headed back to the Palace for Game 3 on Thursday night.
It was that close to 2-0.
It was awful close, and Larry Brown's going to hear a lot about Fallon, I can guarantee you that.
Especially after what we heard from Jackson tonight. All right.
Yeah. That Palace is going to rock Thursday night.
It will be loud, Di. Louder than that place
in
California.
Thanks, Donnie. Well, thousands of Pistons fans gathered at the Palace tonight to watch the game on the big screen. It was the next best thing to being there, game in person. Action News reporter Heather Catala was there and joins us live with more. Woo, Heather, we had it right in our hands there. 2 seconds
That's right,
to go.
Diana. The fans stayed until the bitter end, but their team spirit just wasn't enough tonight.
Yes!
With passion for fashion, Pistons fans flooded the Palace with their enthusiasm.
I'm excited about it. I couldn't fly to L.A., so I figured I'd come out here and support them with all these fans.
Zantai Johnson joined thousands of other faithful fans for a night of Palace vision, a chance to watch Detroit's bad boys take on the Los Angeles Lakers on the big screen.
Do you think they can hear you in L.A.? They're going to know I'm here, and they're going to hear me all the way to Cali.
Palace Vision feels like a real game, complete with the Pistons dance team and some sassy signs. It's also a chance for the little ones to stay up late.
Because I'm voting for the Pistons. Pistons rock. I want to say that I love K-Shot Friends.
It's over. We come in #1, baby. We always #1, baby. Always #1.
All right, Heather Catala out at the Palace tonight, but right now let's go back to the Staples Center. Jay Berry standing by with the assistant coach of the Pistons, Herb Brown. And the brother to Larry, yeah.
All right, yeah, Stephen, Herb Brown, assistant coach, former head coach. A lot of questions, a lot of coulda, woulda, shouldas. Let me hear it from you.
Well, I mean, you know, I don't think it's really smart to foul on that last shot. I mean, we had him. We made the switch. We just stayed off him. We weren't close to Kobe when he hit the 3, and he had a great look. And it was 2 seconds. He hit it with 2.1 on the clock. You know, he hit a great shot. And then in the overtime, we just didn't work the ball. We took some bad shots, some ill-advised shots, some quick shots, and we tried to win the game as if we were 25 points behind, you know, and just jacking up threes. And you know, that's not the way we play.
One that got away.
One that got away. We came here to get one. We got one. Now we're going home for 3, and we just got to survive, you know, this defeat. It was an overtime defeat. We could have quit when we were 12 points down and just packed it in and said, okay, we got one, but we came back. We worked our butts off, and we've got a chance.
More than a chance, and I think the entire basketball community knows that at this point.
Well, the thing that we have to understand is that we can play with anybody, and when we play our game, like Larry says, if we play the right way, we share the ball, we get everybody involved, and we make them play defense, and that's what we're going to have to do. And they played a great game. They really did play a great game.
Thanks, Herb. We're gonna take it to the press conference where his younger brother is addressing the situation. Larry Brown.
You know, Shaq's offensive rebound, I thought the possession before that and three-point play was the the biggest one. And it's hard to foul a guy, you know, before he shoots an offensive rebound. But Kobe made a great shot. We defended it. We switched. Great player, made a great shot. We didn't handle the clock great. I thought, you know, we might have shot a little quick and took kind of a half-ass shot, but that was critical. But give them credit. They made huge plays, and then it got in overtime, and we just kind of lost our poise.
Right here.
Coach, Simi Rieger from Tel Aviv. Kobe put the ball on the floor twice before he took the shot. And he gave every chance in the world to have that foul.
Yeah, we don't foul in a situation like that. He's going to go up and shoot it anyway. You know, we were off. We switched. You know, usually when we switch, we try to take something away. But, you know, that wasn't a situation we talked about. We just wanted to switch out and get a hand up and be aggressive, and you know, our switch was there, but we just kind of backed off a little bit, and he made a great shot.
Right side.
Yeah, Larry, Roscoe Nance of USA Today. Rip and Chauncey both had big scoring nights. Can you just comment on their overall play of your backcourt?
You know, they made shots. You know, I didn't think Rip had one of his better nights in shot selection. But you know, we had to shoot the ball for us, and, you know, Chauncey kept us in the game with some big shots when we had to make our rally, and Rashid got us back in the game. We kind of forgot about going inside, and that's all we talked about. But I don't think we got to get a situation where the ball is a little bit more evenly distributed, in my mind, especially late in the game when we're in the bonus. You know, we were in the bonus in the fourth quarter pretty early, and we kept talking about let's try to get the ball inside and flatten their defense out a little bit, and we kind of settled. You know, I thought we shot it a little too quickly on the last possession before Kobe's three. And we almost acted like we were trying to get fouled instead of just go up and shoot it. But hey, those guys, we got down 12, and those guys got us back in the game. And I admired the hell of the way they tried. Rip, you know, took a real bad hit in game one, and he's been dizzy for 2 days. So I thought he gave a remarkable effort under the circumstances.
Right here on this side.
Larry, Dave Burkett from the Oakland Press. Can you, Rashid picked up two quick fouls again and didn't play that second quarter. Can you just talk about his performance and what you need to do to keep him on the court a little bit more?
You know, the way that game's being called, I don't like the fouls. You know, the kid got to the line one time. You know, we threw it inside to him. He gets to the line one time, and he's out of the game early in every game. I don't know what the answer is.
Pistons head coach Larry Brown addressing all sorts of issues tonight, but mainly that one about why Kobe was given such a free pass with 2.1 seconds left and allowed to tie the game and send it in overtime. Well, regardless, it would have been a great place to be tonight. Getting to tonight's game in L.A. was no easy feat, but one local fan's smooth moves landed him and a buddy right there at the Staples Center. Action News reporter Ray Sayed joins us now live from Los Angeles with their amazing journey, win, lose, or draw. Ray?
Stephen, it was a tough one tonight for the Pistons. They lose a close one and a thriller to the Lakers, but there was one young man from Michigan who was at the Staples Center tonight who was a big winner thanks to a slam dunk he threw down at about 6 a.m. this morning back in Michigan.
Here he goes, man. He's going in, and look at that dunk!
He flew in for a slam dunk in Royal Oak Township. And 10 hours later, Justin Malberg landed at the Staples Center in L.A. for Game 2 of the NBA Finals. What's up, Slam Dunk? How you doing, man? Congratulations.
Right.
Welcome to L.A.
Right on. I'm happy to be here, you know.
Matt's journey from the Great Lakes State to the Laker game was the culmination of one of the most thrilling days of his life.
This is a day you'll never forget. I'll never forget.
Matt's unforgettable day began when Riff Radio's Drew and Mike show put on a slam dunk contest. Grand prize and all expenses paid trip for two to Game 2 of the Finals.
At 6:15, they said there's going to be a dunk contest at...
When you hear that, what are you thinking?
Oh, I'm disappointed. Look at us. I mean, we're disappointed.
The 25 contestants did have some hope. The basket was lowered to 8.5 feet. All of a sudden, a man who couldn't jump was soaring above the rim.
I just kind of improvised, threw it up to myself, and
It went in.
and it went in. I was really quite far from the rim, but it went in. So
Now you're in L.A. at the Staples.
and now I'm in L.A.
Justin brought his good friend Chris along for the trip. But on a winning day, the two did lose their suitcase. So you're in L.A. without your suitcase?
Yeah, pretty much. We got nothing. I just spent $10 on a thing of deodorant and a toothbrush.
They didn't have their suitcases, but they got 2 tickets to a thriller of a game and memories to last a lifetime. Unfortunately, they didn't see the Pistons win, but this series just heating up. Live at the Staples Center in Los Angeles, Ray Saya, Channel 7 Action News.
All right, thank you very much, Ray. It sure was a nail-biter. Pistons fans show their spirit in a lot of different ways, but some go above and beyond the call of duty with creativity. Action News reporter Peggy Agar is live in Warren with a couple of fantastic examples. Peggy?
Well, Diana, how can the Pistons recover from this loss? Well, I can show you how. A doctor has written them a prescription, and here it is. Dispense 1 victory, take 4 times. Now, that'll work for the Pistons, but I also found something to help out us fans, too. With mixes and potions, David James is concocting a Pistons creation and drawing quite a crowd of his own.
Well, you got to understand, Detroit is the hair capital of the world, so we do outrageous things. You know, I think when you step out in public, you should be eye-catching and do things that's different and bold to draw attention. I mean, we're the Pistons, and they're eye-catching teams, so why not have eye-catching nails?
James is giving fans an upper hand with his crazy creations. A basket and hoop right on a fingernail.
Well, I think it really is cool.
You're not going to see a whole lot of ladies walking around with something this big and this crazy, but it definitely will stand out and draw attention in the crowd.
That was exciting, wasn't it? But might have been a little bit too much excitement for me to handle. Doctor, I think I have Pistons fever. Have you been seeing a lot of cases?
Oh, Peggy, you're nothing but normal. Everybody in America has got Pistons fever.
Dr. Richard Klein thinks he has the perfect prescription for Pistons success.
Well, the last time I wrote it, they went 4-0 against these L.A. Lakers.
He wrote Chuck Daly and the Bad Boys a prescription 14 years ago. Now he believes there's a refill left for this team. Face it, the game we've all been waiting for is that Thursday night game when the Pistons come back home. Now, David James has a special treat for fans. He actually has a Ben Wallace fingernail. He calls it a fro on a finger. You can get it by meeting up with him at Little Willie's in Detroit. Reporting live from Warren, Peggy Agar. Back to you, Stephen.
All right, Peggy, thank you very much. Now let's turn to Action News reporter Joe Mason live in Corktown. At one of the hot spots for watching tonight's game, and Joe, did they all stay to the very bitter end?
They did, Stephen, and it was a very disappointed crowd here at Shelley's Tavern. But we did find one guy who is the toast of the town, win or lose. You could call Martini Joe a real Rembrandt or a Pistons Picasso.
We really have the spirit here.
The man who serves spirits behind the bar here at Detroit's Shelley's Tavern on the Avenue has created a one-of-a-kind martini masterpiece, a work of art in a glass that shows the Pistons' true colors. Behold, the Pistons Power Punch Overdrive Martini.
The Overdrive is citrus vodka with blue Curaçao and grenadine. Comes out red, white, and blue, shaken. A very tangy taste, but with our Pistons colors.
But Martini Joe's work in adult watercolors transcends his emotional attachment to one glass. As any great artiste, he's willing to expand his horizons.
You do have your occasional Lakers fan, and you have to feel sorry for them. You can't do anything but. So we're offering them a Lakers martini. It's called the Loser Cocktail.
The Laker Loser Martini is no Mona Lisa. Don't dare to compare this purple and yellow mixture to the true red, white, and blue.
It's all the well stuff, basically, being as how it's in the toilet. They won't get sick from it, but they'll get sick when they watch the game tonight.
Martini Joe says he'll give a free Laker Loser Martini to any fan who comes in here wearing a Lakers jersey. Who in the heck would want to do that? Live in Corktown, Joe Mason, Channel 7 Action News.
All right, thank you, Joe. And you can only see the NBA Finals right here on Channel 7. Join us for Game 3 on Thursday night. We start with the Rock Financial Pistons Game Day show at 8. Tip-off is at 9. And stay with us for live team coverage from the Palace so keep it here on 7. Action News and Rock Financial are giving away tickets to that game. To enter, log on to our website, WXYZ.com. We will announce the winner Thursday on Action News this morning, beginning at 5 a.m.
We have much more Pistons coverage ahead, including getting to the root of who does Benz do.
Plus, your rainy Doppler 7 forecast is coming up.
And we want to introduce you to a group of young Pistons fans cheering on the team tonight and every time they play. These are the kids from Trevor Court in Sterling Heights. We'll be right back.
I'm Chris Bury. Tonight on Nightline, a riot over taxes and the bloody fight against the Redcoats for independence. The American Revolution? Guess again. What history teaches about occupying a foreign land tonight.
Life's like a sponge. You got to squeeze to get every last drop out of it. That goes for checking.
Maximum strength checking.
No parading around hunting for free ATMs. Insist your bank has them everywhere. Find a banker who doesn't think your name is 60307. Don't settle for skimpy, wimpy checking. Squeeze it to the maximum.
Free checking and thousands of ATMs. Maximum strength checking. Only from Bank One.
Why do more women die within 1 year of a heart attack
than men? Why do African Americans have a higher incidence
of heart disease and hypertension?
Why is diabetes
more common among Hispanics?
HAP is trying to understand why these disparities exist
and what can be done about them.
Just another way HAP is striving to improve healthcare in our community.
Wallside, most preferred, most referred.
Feel it,